Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Blair Lamb. I make videos about motherhood, lifestyle, home content, some travel, some Disney, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But today, I was trying to start a weekly vlog this whole week. So Sunday I was trying to start it and we had this big football party, which I'll talk about here in a minute. My son is having a snack right here, so if you hear that, that's what. And the day just got away from me. I did take footage though, so I'll talk about that and recap here in a minute. And then Monday, I worked all day, so I didn't really have anything to share. And then yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get started on this weekly vlog on Tuesday, and it was not the easiest day. In motherhood, there was just like a lot of meltdowns going on and all kinds of things. Today is very zen. It is cool outside. Fall has finally arrived. It's cool outside, it's breezy, it's rainy, it's overcast, it's absolutely so cozy. Colin and I have had such a nice morning together. I had a hot cup of coffee, we watched cartoons for a while, we ate breakfast, I took a nice hot shower, we both got dressed, we've just been hanging out, having a great morning. Nora is at school today and Riley is at work. So I thought what I would do in this vlog is I have a dear friend of mine named Madeline coming to visit tomorrow about noon is when she's arriving about. And she is a friend that I actually met on the very first day of college. She was in my orientation group that was just pre-arranged by the school. We introduced ourselves to each other and the rest is history. We went on to be roommates for multiple years in college and we have kept in touch ever since. She has come on family beach vacations with me because she lives in South Carolina and we have vacationed in South Carolina many different years. She was a bridesmaid in my wedding, just like a dear, dear, dear friend of mine. And I just love her. I love her so much. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her. She is hilarious. She and Riley get along great as well. So it's just all around, we're just all super looking forward to her arrival tomorrow for the weekend. So today I need to make sure that our guest room and guest bathroom are completely in order and ready for her arrival. I want to put together a basket of some snacks and things for her to put in her room. That's something I like to do often when we have guests coming, and like some water bottles and things like that, just so they have like a little stash for themselves if ever they're hungry or thirsty when the rest of us have already gone to bed, or if it's early in the morning, or even sometimes if you're not sleeping super well in a new environment, if you wake up in the middle of the night. So that's something that I'd like to tackle today. Actually, the guest room is a room that we worked on this past weekend. So let me talk first about transforming our guest room and getting it ready, which we worked on over this past weekend. And then I will do a quick recap of the football party that we hosted on Sunday night. We had about 24 people here, so it was the biggest party we've had in this house, and we had such a good time. So as far as the guest room, I'll show you some footage here of what it looked like before. It's the only room in the house that we are not or have not been using on a day-to-day basis, and so as we've been doing small tweaks around our home and getting settled in and all of that kind of thing, we have been using it as basically a flex storage space. So it actually had our old king bed frame mattress, the old queen bed frame mattress, box spring, a bunch of pillows, just it had a bunch of stuff in it. And none of it was like really junk, it was just that we didn't need it. So you can see in the before, like it was a disaster, definitely not warm and welcoming for a guest. So over the course of the weekend, we went ahead, and I'll show you in real time here in a minute, we went ahead and got all that junk out of there that we didn't need. I just said it wasn't junk, but it just kind of looks like piles, you know? We got all that out. I sold the queen bed frame and all that on Facebook Marketplace, got it out of our house. And then Riley hung really beautiful curtains and we put the bedding on the bed. The only thing that I need to change, aside from just removing any excess items in that room, is that we went to Target last weekend and I bought a mattress protector, and I just bought like the cheapest one, not even thinking, and it sounds awful. It has that plastic sound. It's just not gonna work. So I ordered the same one that we have on our bed and we have on the kids' beds, which is like it's still waterproof, but it doesn't make any kind of swishing sound. So I will link that below if you're looking for an awesome, it washes well. We've had it for years. It's very comfortable and it is waterproof, which is nice with kids because if they come climb in your bed and have a little accident or something like that, you want to be able to protect your mattress. So that's the story with the guest room, which I will bring you up to speed here on in just a minute. So let's stick a pin in the guest room and let's talk about our football party. So this is something we have been looking forward to ever since we moved into this house, because we have 4 different families on our same street that we are very close friends with. And our kids go to school together, and it's just this really awesome community. We have been talking about all summer long, as soon as football season starts, that we want to host football parties here for Cowboys games and have a bunch of food and have everybody come over. And in the earlier games, of course, people could swim. So I will show you some footage. We set up our wet bar for the first time ever, and it was so adorable. We had Baltimore Orange Crushes, which is a drink that's really popular in my hometown. It's fresh squeezed orange juice and a couple of other ingredients. It's totally delicious. So we had those, and it was everybody's first time trying Orange Crushes. And then we also had just like beer and wine, Capri Suns for the kids. We had tea and lemonade and water for anybody who wanted that. Nora and I made cookies and cupcakes, and she decorated the cupcakes and put little things in them. I got the football, I don't even know what those would be called, little cupcake spikes on Amazon. So I'll link those. They were very inexpensive, but super cute. And then I got little chili bowls, football themed chili bowls off of Amazon. So I'll link those, and football themed cocktail napkins. So I'll link those. Yeah, you're eating a bar. And we had so much fun. At the beginning of the party, a lot of people swam. All of the children swam. A couple of adults swam. Riley set up the outdoor space to, around our new furniture. He brought a TV out there. So the guys ended up spending most of their time out there on that furniture watching the game. And we were inside, we meaning the women were inside, and the kids were playing and having a great time. And so we did a big chili dinner and cornbread, and then everybody brought a couple sides. We had like a spinach and artichoke dip, a big veggie platter. One of my friends brought hot dogs and mac and cheese for the kids who didn't want chili. And then we did dessert together, and it was so fun. It went from maybe 5 or 5:30 until probably 11, and it was just a blast. We had like so much fun. We moved Colin's rocker here into our great room to add an extra seat because it is so many people. And Riley was really concerned about the seating, which I can see why, because we are a family of 4 and 24 people is a lot more than that. But it ended up working out well, because when you've got kids involved, everybody's not just sitting. You take turns taking a break to sit and eat or have a drink or whatever, but then you're up and you're managing your kids, and the dads were playing with the kids in the pool, and it was just wonderful. So we are already planning our next one. I'm very much looking forward to it. It just was super fun. So that was our weekend. And so that was on Sunday, and it was actually such an awesome weekend because on Saturday during the day, we got the guest room done. We got our bedroom completely done. So I will have to show you that. It looks amazing, if I do say so myself. We hung a lot of things around just in preparation for the party. And then on Saturday night, Riley and I went out to dinner, and we had such a nice time. Last week was super busy, and I felt like we were ships passing in the night. We didn't get a lot of quality time as a couple at all last week. Riley was working late, and it was not easy to spend time together last week. So having a date night was amazing. And after date night, okay. And then after date night, we went to Home Goods and Target and got a couple other things for the house. So all of that speeds us up to today, Wednesday. Madeline comes here tomorrow, so we've got to get everything in order for her. Our house is actually in a pretty good state. We've managed to keep it pretty clean since we completely cleaned it up on Sunday. We've been using this little dining nook for now as a little play area for the kids, so it's got some toys out in it. We do want to buy a dining room table, so eventually that will change. But anyway, a lot to say. Welcome to maybe a 1-day, 2-day vlog, something like that. Just kind of preparing for a guest, showing you some of the updates around the house, keeping you up to speed, catching you up, just visiting together. Welcome to it. Okay, so first things first. This morning, this sweetie pie had a cup of chocolate milk, and as you can see, got it dripping. I'm not even sure how he exactly did that because it was in a sippy cup, but all over this chair. So if you've never tried this Folex, I cannot recommend it enough. It seriously removes everything instantly. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna use it and then I'll show you the after. So here's the before. There's some on top and some on the sides. Okay, I already did the top part. This might be a little hard to do. I'm holding the camera, but I want to show you. It's like magic, okay? So let me show you. It's hard to do holding this camera. Okay, that took me less than 1 minute and we are good as new. It came off completely and super easily. Where'd you get that chip clip? So highly recommend this. I always have a bottle. This is actually running low, so I need to order another one, but I always, always, always keep a bottle. It's perfect for little spots like that where, you know, you just need a quick solution or anything on carpet. Love it. So here is the guest room as it stands right now. We hung those really pretty curtains. I will link everything below. A lot of it is very easily accessible online. So hung those curtains just to create, because it's not a very large room. Obviously a king size bed is going to make the room feel even smaller, but it was important to me to put a king sized in here. So we hung those curtains, moved this bed into here, set it all up because we had broken it down to move it out of our room as our old one. Got all this new bedding, these beautiful blue kind of, let's see if I can show you. They're kind of like a chambray look. They're like some kind of organic cotton situation. They're gorgeous. I got them from Target. I got this from Target, this little lumbar pillow. I just put fresh, clean socks on him, so I'm not worried about him being on the bed. And then I got a duvet cover and a duvet off of Amazon. Very high quality, really nice soft cotton. And then I always, when I have a guest bed, I also always add a fleece layer, because you just never know if people are going to be warm or hot. I want them to have options. So they'll have this sheet and then this and then this. And then if it's in the dead of winter, I'll also put a like a throw at the end of the bed in here. But for now, I think this is fine. Now it's unfortunate that, let me see if I can catch it on camera. Can you hear that?
No.
I don't know if you were able to hear that or not, but it's just a crunchy sound. It does not have like a nice luxury sound. It's very crunchy. So I'm going to return, no one's ever slept on this bed. So I'm going to return, thank you. I'm going to return that. So this is, it was just the room essentials one. It's getting returned. It's unfortunate that it's the mattress protector because it's obviously the most bottom layer. But we bought this one. This is the one that we have on all of our beds in the house, and I highly recommend it. It's just from Amazon, but it's really great, and it doesn't have a crunchy feeling at all. It's actually really soft and cozy. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the stuff off the bed as neatly as possible and just change this out. And then on the sides here, this big box is a fan for our room, and then we have like a baby Bjorn that I like to keep around because sometimes friends who come who have babies, they still use it. It was just used at the football party. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this big sign. I might hang it in Colin's room. These are meant to be hung in here. Riley said he could do that tonight. I think I'm gonna use that light blue basket for food and drinks, and then I have a couple of other guest room related purchases over here, as well as 2 TVs. So I'll set up one of them in here, and the other one we'll just put away somewhere for now. I want to mount it. We bought a mount to mount the TV here on the wall, but I'm just not sure we're going to be able to do that today. So that is the story. So let me do a few of these things and I'll kind of show you where I am. Okay, so I went ahead and got that mattress protector switched out. We are having a hard time because Colin has refused to take a nap for the past few days, but he really, truly still needs one. And today he's doing the same thing. So we're loaded up in the car. We're gonna pop by the store to get a few things to put in the guest room, little snack basket. And then I'm gonna drive around for a while before it's time to go to pick up Nora from school. And I'm going to cross my fingers and toes that he just takes a car nap. Okay, we're gonna go. So we came to the Dollar General. I like coming to dollar stores when I'm trying to stock like the guest room snack bin because the sizes of all of their boxes and bags and stuff are like they're smaller, they're perfect. So far I've only gotten some Sun Chips. I'm gonna get a couple of things of candy and then just a couple other little snacks. So here's everything I have and I think I'm done. So I got 2 bottles of water, 2 bottles of vitamin water. I got some Chex Mix, some Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, and gummy bears for some little candy. Some little Kinder Bueno minis. For little salty snacks, I got peanut butter, Ritz Bits. I already talked about the Sun Chips, and then some trail mix. I feel like that's a pretty good. Is that good, Colin?
Sure.
Sure. We just got home from picking up Nora from school, and to be honest, this is usually when our day begins to fall apart a little bit. Most school days, everyone's just tired. It's the late afternoon, you know, it all kind of starts unraveling. So I am treading lightly because today everybody's like chill. So I'm like just treading very lightly. I went ahead and moved these lamps into here. I really like them in here because they kind of warm it up. It's a lot of cool tones and then the black, so I like having a little bit of a wood accent. And I bagged up the mattress protector that we are going to return. I have spent far too many minutes in this video talking about mattress protectors, like the least interesting possible topic. So I apologize for that. This is what I want to tackle. All this stuff that's up on the dresser and then this stuff on the ground, just kind of tidied up. So I'm going to try to do that while everything is like cool. I'm just gonna like really hope that it remains that way and I can finish it. And then when Riley gets home from work, I could do it. It's not hard, but I'll probably let him do it, to be honest. We'll hang these. I'm trying to decide where. I think maybe on this wall here, right there. Because then when you first walk in the room, you would be able to see them. Whereas if they were on this wall, you have to like turn to be able to see them. So I think that's what my plan is. All right, let me see if I can quickly get this done. I'm pretty much good to go in here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take, got some water and some vitamin water, set that in there. A big thing of Sun Chips, some Chex Mix. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. Some little Ritz Bits. Why is the box, can you see in the glare? Why does it have that? To use pop open feature. Oh, so it kind of makes like a little bowl if you're sharing it. It's kind of cute. Okay. I got you. Kinder Bueno. Some Pop-Tarts. Typically when I have guests and I do this basket, they munch on it throughout the week and then, or the weekend or whatever. And then usually they'll take some of it home with them on the airplane. So that's that. So I'm just gonna set that over here in this little corner. Okay. I think we're good. Well, hello guys. It's been a second in real life, but in this vlog, I know it's literally been 1 second. So Madeline has come and gone. We have done our guest weekend and it was super, super fun. The guest room ended up being, I think, a nice little oasis. She said she slept super well. She really enjoyed her stay. We, of course, really enjoyed her stay. We had so much fun. We went out to eat and took walks and hung out with the kids and laid around and watched movies. I hadn't seen the new Disney Pixar movie Elemental, so the two of us watched it together. She's a Disney lover as well. And then I hadn't seen The Little Mermaid, but she had seen it and she loved it, the new live action Little Mermaid. So we watched that together, really enjoyed that. We sat outside, we sat inside, we enjoyed coffee, we caught up. Like, you guys know, when you have those heart friends that you've been doing life with for so long, like, it's just so special to get to be in person together if you live across the country. So we had such an amazing time together. It was really fun. My kids just totally got attached to her, and Nora was so upset when she left, when we dropped her off at the airport, which was super sad, but also really sweet that they had like bonded so much. So all in all, amazing weekend, really, really fun. This vlog has been a little bit all over the place, I realize, but hopefully when I edit it all together, it sort of has a little bit of a flow. If you have not subscribed to my channel and you are watching my videos, I would really appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. I have a goal of hitting 75,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It feels like a bit of a stretch, but we're going to try, and every single subscriber counts. So if you are already subscribed, I sincerely thank you. And if you subscribe as I'm saying this, I also sincerely thank you for helping me to reach my goal. I am heading into work today. I've got a lot of Blair Lamb design orders to fulfill, so make sure you check out our brand new fall and Halloween lines. Christmas is coming very shortly as well, which is really exciting. And as always, if you want in real time day in the life content, you can always subscribe to me on Instagram. I also do Instagram lives there every 1 or 2 weeks, and that's $4.99 a month for that exclusive extra content. So if you want that, you can always check that out. It's always available to you there on Instagram. You just go to my profile and then click subscribe. Otherwise, I think that's all that I have to say. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing us sort of pull together the guest room, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great week.